starting. It's ready. What's up, beautiful world? I'm back at it again with another keto recipe, and today I am making what I call a maple garlic crusted salmon. Love salmon. It's one of my go-to meals whenever I want something quick and easy. And you know what? Without any further ado, let's get started. I'll show you how to make it. So if you like salmon, then you want to check out this recipe. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with some garlic. I want to give the measurements because you have to measure your ingredients by your macros. So I'm just going to tell you the ingredients and go from there. Okay, so after you put the garlic on, we're going to add some seasoning and spices, and I found this one is called Tequila Lime Blend, and I will leave this ingredient in the description box. So just sprinkle a little bit on, and you really don't need to season fish or seafood, you know, too much, like you know how you season chicken. You need to season that well, and steak, but with seafood, you know, you want the flavors to come through. So you lightly season it. And then I'm going to use Old Bay. Everybody knows about Old Bay seasoning. And I like mine a little bit spicy with a little kick. So I'm going to also use crushed red pepper. Parsley. I use the dried parsley, but I keep it in the refrigerator. It's easier to use and lasts longer. Some ginger. And I'm lightly seasoning everything. It's not a lot. It's salt. And of course, pepper. I'm going to add the best part, and that's maple extract. That's where you get the maple flavor. And if you notice, I am not properly measuring everything because I've done this a million times. I've been on keto last year, and I successfully lost 40 pounds in 3 months. So I'm used to it, and I know I can get a feel of how much I'm supposed to have. But I recommend that you use you download the Carb Manager app, and that will calculate your macros when you register. That's for me. I kind of know already because I've been making this forever. So I'm going to top it, after putting the maple extract on, I'm going to top it off with some garlic. I'm going to top it off with one more thing, and it's probably not what you expect. It's pork skins. And we talked about this in a previous video, so I want you to check out my other video regarding pork skins. So anyway, you would crush them up really good, and we're going to do that right now. And then we're just going to add it on top. It's going to make it crunchy. It's gonna add more flavor. It's just pretty good, and it's gonna add more. It's gonna add more fats as well, good fats, because pork skins, they are keto friendly. That looks pretty good. I like to add a little bit of butter. But salmon is already oily. It has natural oils, good fats. But I'm using the butter for like extra flavor. So now it is ready to go in the oven. I preheated the oven to 350. We're gonna let it bake for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna check on it. It should be done by then. If not, I'll let it bake for an additional 5-10 minutes. This is a big piece of salmon, so it might take a little bit longer to bake. Okay, so now the salmon is ready to go in the oven, and I will be right back. Okay, the salmon has been baking for about 10 minutes now. So while that's still baking, I'm gonna go ahead and whip up aside some asparagus and probably some avocado as well. Those provide really good fats that you need on the keto diet. So all I'm gonna do is just melt some butter, which is also good. That's another great source of good fat. And my asparagus. So I'm going to add some more garlic because I added it to the salmon, so now I'm going to add it to the asparagus as well. And again, I'm going to add some seasoning, and you can add whatever you like. I'm going to add some salt and pepper, some paprika. Some ginger, and last but not least, some onion powder. Ooh, put a little bit too much. You just mix it all together. Just let it saute in butter. Okay, while the asparagus is sauteing and the salmon is baking in the oven, I am going to go ahead and cut this avocado in half. It provides really good fats for keto, or just on a traditional diet, period. Okay, so cut that open. And I don't need to add any seasoning to the avocado because I have lime juice. And also, the asparagus and the salmon will be seasoned pretty well. Starting. It's ready. And here it is. My Maple Garlic Crusted Salmon. Doesn't it look delicious? And actually, I think this is 2 servings. This is a large piece of salmon. So I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to save a portion of it for tomorrow. All right, and I'm going to take this portion right here and eat it because I'm starving. There you have it. I have avocado, asparagus, and my salmon. And that is a keto meal. But just remember, you have to weigh your food and also count your macros. And you can do that by downloading the Carb Manager app on your phone. So, there it is. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like, click subscribe, and ring the notification bell to see future recipes that I make on keto. Thank you for tuning in to Shy Girl Shar.